Mike Sneed coming to you. I'm gonna give YouTube a few minutes. I'm actually away, so I'm actually doing it from a remote location. So if you all can hear me, just put a one real quick, so I know that you all can hear me. Because like I say, I'm doing it from a remote location, and I want to make sure everybody can hear me, uh, and everything's going good. Let me put the chat up. All right, so if you all can hear me, just put a one in the description, because I'm trying to take it off of Bluetooth. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. And this is one of Mike Sneed, as they say, not anything planned out, just me shooting it off the cuff videos. If you would put a one in the description if you can hear me. Give YouTube, it might be a little lag. Okay, they can hear me. Okay, we're good. No sound. Okay, still no sound? Okay, all right. Everybody's putting one in now, saying they can hear me. So it seems like they're, okay, all right. So, okay, all right, they good. All right, we good. All right, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got a hands-on live event coming up next Friday. So I'm looking forward to meeting all the people who's coming in to the hands-on live event. This is one of my getaways that I got away with. I got away for a little bit with my family, and we're really enjoying it. So I had to actually come someplace to actually do my live, and my family didn't want me shooting it where we was at, and so I had to ask the people around here. I said, "Can you give me a place that I can get kind of isolated to do a live show? I do a YouTube channel." So they gave me the rooftop up here. So I'm up here at the rooftop by myself, and I'm pretty much enjoying it. Later on in the description, I have a link if you'd like to buy some of the popcorn that we have at the ice cream store. It'll be a link in the description. Also, if you haven't seen or heard, the town of Selma, they had a young lady, Miss Cindy, actually write a book about the 12 activators that's actually bringing the town back together, and I was included in her book. If you would like to get a copy of that book, I have that in the description too. It'll be another day or so once I get back to where I can actually put it in the description, because right now we're pretty remote. I just got my cell phone, and that's all I'm running with right now. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and today we're going to be talking about how I left millions of dollars on the table. I left millions of dollars on the table, and I'm going to tell you how that happened. And before I get going with that, I'm going to address. I guess everybody saw the video that TMM put out earlier today. I talked to him behind the scenes. I told him I really liked the video. I told him I really thought it was a good video that he done to tell the difference between our two programs. I am about getting entrepreneurs out there. I've made that very clear. I'm about getting entrepreneurs out there because it's a bigger picture. I don't care 2 cents about giving nobody no job, especially when I got 90% of the people who come into appliance boot camp is African American men, and a lot of them got felonies. So going to get them a job ain't going to happen. They gave us no jobs forever. So going to get a job ain't going to do it. All about creating entrepreneurs and creating business owners. Now that once you create entrepreneurs and business owners, then you can go and create jobs. But you putting the cart before the horse. So if you're going to think you're going to create jobs, go get somebody trained to go get jobs, and you don't have nobody waiting in the wing to employ those people. If you're going to send them out begging. I'm at a place in Atlanta. They have what they call the water boards. Water boards. Every time you pull up to the intersection, they come up running, trying to sell you a bottle of water. Well, here where I'm at, I call them the rose people. Everywhere you look, somebody's running up trying to sell you a rose. This is what happens when you train people for jobs and don't create any employees. You have people trying to sell. You have your kids trying to sell bottles of water, and you have your kids trying to pull leaves off the trees and sell these roses to everybody. And the same thing happened. The police is running them off the streets down here, finding them if the police catch them trying to sell these roses to the actual tourists. It's $1,000 fine that their parents have to pay. So when that's what happened when you create jobs and they take those jobs from the next generation. Also, before I get going much into that, I wanna talk about the last episode we had with Mr. Greg B. And I thought about that a lot after the show, and I didn't know how much ripple effect that our YouTube and social media have, and I didn't want to put anything bad out there for anybody, especially Greg, because Greg has done a lot, and what Greg done need to be commended. That he has created 3 to 4, maybe 5 men in less than a month. He has showed them how to make $100,000 a year more and got them running their own business. So I have to commend Greg for that. And I didn't want to put anything out there. And I don't want nobody to feel to have anything hateful going to commend it for that. And he also got me to thinking too that we have a program for mentors, people coming in from appliance boot people who have came to appliance boot camp and need to they want to mentor family and friends. We got to have an avenue where they can bring them in and they can get compensated for actually doing the for the founder's fee and for the helping of them to get going, because they're gonna be leaning on those people quite a bit. So when I get back in, that's the thing I'm gonna be looking to. And I want to apologize to Greg for if he felt like that as we were talking kind of like high side, and I wasn't trying to high side him. It was just a fact, kind of like what y'all saw earlier today with the video that came out. I get that all the time about our course, and so unfortunately, I thought it just boiled over at that point in time. But getting back to how I lost millions of dollars, I lost millions of dollars about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when we first came into this appliance repair, teaching everybody appliance repair, this course creation thing. I did not know the power of YouTube, social media, and how much reach we actually had. And we dipped our toe in it. When JT and I dipped our toe into that thing, we found out, man, this thing is powerful. And at that time, it was a couple of us who was already out there and established. And at that time, I thought, hey, I reached out to everybody, and I said, hey, come on, man, this is our time. We can come and we can corner this market. You don't have to compete against me. I don't have to compete against you. Let's come together, build together, not only corner this market, but we could choke the market off, or we could control the whole industry. Because we flipped the industry. We flipped it. We flipped this industry in about 6 months, to the point where we had so many people coming in, and when you got to the Ashleys and stuff, those were people that we had brought in, and I said, this is our time. Let's flip this thing. Let's go ahead and grab it, and we could have took control of the appliance industry at that time, and we could have made millions and millions of dollars because we had the voice of everybody. And at that time, we had made a nice grip. We had made a nice grip on this thing, and I was still is, but I was ready to dump all that money right back into this and say, okay, we could do exactly what Dr. Claude Anderson said. We could have had vertical integration from the bottom to the top, to parts distributors, everything. We could have controlled everything at that moment, because we caught the industry by surprise and we were putting out business owners. With those business owners that we put out, they were phenomenal. And I said, this is our time to go. They didn't want to go, and I did not push it the way I should. I didn't put my foot on the pedal like I should, because I was alone out there. I said, okay, if I step out there and push it, I'm gonna be by myself. And I got somebody coming in. I said, if I get out there and I push it, I'm gonna be by myself out there. And I'm not going to have anybody to rally around me. Especially, I'm going to have some entrepreneurs, some business owners around me to actually help me if there was an attack to come on. So I kind of took my foot off the gas and poured more into building entrepreneurs and business owners. So yeah, I'm not thinking about building no technician. The truth be told, you don't need to even know how to repair appliances to run an appliance repair business. All you need to know is you can get a contract for $85 and $85 an hour, and you can go find somebody to work for $50 an hour. That's all you need to know. And you go find your technician that's working for somebody, and you pay them $50 an hour. You don't need to know how to repair appliances. That's the self-employment mindset, where you think you're the only one that can do it, and you're gonna do it all by yourself. So that's where that come in at, and that's what I was trying to build with. I was trying to build with people at that time I thought were entrepreneurs, and we was ready to go, and we had cornered the market. We had caught the market by surprise, and we could have been able to flip it. But instead, I found out I was with self-employed individuals. There's nothing wrong with being self-employed. But they didn't see the bigger picture. And so now we're back, and I have created entrepreneurs. So now I got over 1,000 entrepreneurs that I have created from Appliance Bootcamp. And like I say, everybody who create courses, I ain't got nothing against them. I tell everybody, you take this course and learn how to do business. If you want to get more into the repairs, you can go take TMM course. I tell everybody they need to go get appliancetology because you're going to need appliancetology. I tell people you can go take TMM course. And you can take whoever course if you want to do more of the technical part. I'm here to teach you the business part. So with that, everybody eat. I don't see why people would get mad if I'm telling them to go take your course. And I try to tell people that, hey, because of we get a like I said, we don't get over 1,000 people come through here. So with 1,000 people come through here, if 10%, if 20% say, hey, I need to I need to go get me some extra training because I want to do more of the self-employment thing, and I want to know how to repair these appliances. And they show up at your doorstep, and you see 200 or you see 100 people come in. You're thinking, damn, this guy don't know what he's doing. I got all his people coming here to me. I got all these people coming here to me because he don't know what he's doing. So that's the mindset that they're thinking. But then when they go out there and say something, they get the 800 who hasn't came there, that are entrepreneurs, that are business owners, start putting them in their place. People get mad. Oh, it's a cult. It's not a cult. It's just one group of people are entrepreneurs and business owners, and that's what they're thinking. And one group of people are self-employed or employees. They think different. There's nothing wrong with it. Either way is good if that's what you want to do and you're happy. But the entrepreneur, the business owner, he's the lion. He's going out there, he's conquering and doing everything. He don't want to hear what the other person have to say, especially when they're going to try to tell him to do something that he knows doesn't work because he's doing it every day. So that's why you get the pushback. It's not they ain't Mike Sneed that they're pushing back on, because they're pushing back because they know what we'll call they their own people. They do what they want to do. They have became entrepreneurs. They've been set free, and you can't tell them what to do. So that's why you see now. Before I came on here, I went over to Facebook. And ain't nobody, I'm not over there directing nobody, telling nobody what we're going to do here. I barely get on and speak on there on the Facebook because I want it to be that way. I want those guys the entrepreneurs and stuff to do their thing. And what those guys talking about? Those guys counting numbers now and say, hey, $1 million ain't shit for us to get up now. Let's get $1 million and let's go make something happen. So that's what they're talking about. They ain't thinking about checking no lid switch and nothing like that. The only reason I do appliance repair, and I tell everybody, the only reason we do appliance repair because it's the only industry that we can get into that'll make the money and the cash flow we need to get over and do the other stuff we need. Right now, the city I'm in right now is the city that that African Americans and slaves built. I'm not saying built. This was a swamp, and they had to go out there and get the she shells and the oyster shells out the ocean, step on them with their feet and bust them up with rocks and sticks, and ground them into like dust. Then haul them over here, dump them over here into the land and put lime on it to make a hard rock so they could build on it. So they done that. Then there was all the iron workers. They were all of the carpenters, the brick masons. They built the whole city. Now what happens? Now they're stuck here trying to make this. They took the tools off their hands because they didn't control the means of production. They didn't control the tools and stuff to do anything. They want entrepreneurs, business owners. They just had a skilled trade and had a job. And now this is what their kids are doing. Their kids don't, when they took the tools and all that stuff out their hands, their kids and stuff don't know how to make iron anymore. Their kids don't know how to make bricks. Their kids don't know how to make that tabby stone or whatever they made. The only thing they left was to pull something off the tree and do this. And they get caught pulling it off the tree downtown in somebody's yard, they go into jail. So that's where we're at right now. And the other thing too, everybody keeps talking about going to get a job. You cannot leave your job to your kids. Once you're done, you're done. Your kids got to start back over from scratch. So you're going to take all of your life that you've been living and direct it to building wealth for somebody else's family and their kids. And then your kids and grandkids got to go beg that person can get them a job. Or go to the government and beg for work programs or something. Train me to do something. No, it's your job when you here to create something for your kids and grandkids. That's what I'm trying to show you all. That's what I try to show you all when I come here. And I say all I do is turn the camera on, just show you where my life is. I'm gonna switch the camera around, kind of let y'all kind of see how I switch the camera here. I don't want to do that. I want to switch the camera. There you go. So my wife and kids and all them, I got all of them here when we celebrating, having a good time. And I got a nice view of the town and the city. We go out to eat, and I'm from my little profit account. I'm able to pay, no problem. So I'm out there paying when we go out to eat. I can tip the valet $30, no problem. I can. Ain't one of those things. Hey, I don't want to deal with African American family coming up because they ain't gonna leave no tip. I leave a good tip and keep moving. The young guys who give up these roses and stuff like that. My wife saw them and after seeing the way the police was pushing them and hollering at them, telling them to leave and stuff. Hey, give me $100 so I can go give it to those kids so they can split it amongst each other. Hey, go right ahead. That's the stuff you can do once you become an entrepreneur. That's the stuff you can do. Same thing. You see, I'm wearing my hat. Say old-fashioned ice cream. We've been going to all the different ice cream parlors here, testing their ice cream. And my ice cream parlor, guess what? It's still running. I'm making money at my ice cream parlor right now, even though I'm hours and hours away, hundreds of miles away from them. It still runs. My appliance repair business, it still runs, even though I'm hundreds of miles away from them. It still runs. And that's the hard part. The hard part, when I say the fixing of a heater element and all that stuff, that's easy. That's the easy part. The hard part is duplicating yourself, where you can actually take yourself and clone yourself and leave. and don't have to and don't have to be there, and everything's still running the same as if you were there. That's the hardest part. You know how much money McDonald's and all them are putting into trying to figure out automation, Walmart and all them, when they're now figuring it out, say, okay, I don't need you there. Actually keying in at the register and stuff. They don't figure it out how they can get you to do the work for yourself, and they don't need you to automate. They find a way to replace the person they have to pay. Well, then it gave them more time and they get more time and more money. That's the hardest part. That's where the thinking comes in. That's where the innovation come in. Because once you figure that out, and once you figure that business out, you can do anything. If picking plums or kicking cans or skipping rocks would pay the same and had the same benefit as appliance repair, that's what I'll be teaching. But I don't get all caught up in how you're going to pick a plum and how you're going to skip a rock. I want you to take the money from that, the cash flow to come from that, and go over there and start creating generational wealth. Start buying other industries. Start buying other stuff. Start buying those buildings. Oh, I'm down here where I'm at. It used to be 85% African American. It was 85% African American. Now it's what you call, it's less than, I think they told me it's less than 10 or 12% African American here now. Because they moved them out and they don't own any of the stuff anymore. They don't own any of the business, none of the buildings, none of that stuff. And that's the stuff I'm trying to teach you. And that's the stuff we, like I said, we missed a time. We could have made tens of millions of dollars together. Honest to God, if him and I could have linked up at that time at the beginning, we would have been made multi-millionaires. Because even with all the crap and the mistakes and drafts and stuff, I done very good. I done very good in the course business. And not only that, look at how many entrepreneurs came through there. And like I was told, where all your students are over there, they coming over there. That's even more reason to say, man. That's even more reason to say, keep doing what you're doing, because you sending me work. Not to say cut me off and say, hey, get out of here, don't go there. If I'm sending all of my students are coming there, if all of my students are coming over there, it's like I would send me a gift. I would say, shit, man, you keep doing what you're doing. Like people get mad at LG and Samsung. Hell no, I love them. They don't pay for two. They don't pay for one daughter to go to college, and then they don't pay for another daughter to go to college. I'd be stupid to be cursing saying I ain't gonna do LG and Samsung when they're paying my kids tuition and they're paying for me to come here and do this. Same thing. If the people from my courses are coming there and striking a check, and I'm telling everybody, go buy appliancetology. I don't have no problems with Mr. Summerall. What he have over there, appliancetology, is good. I tell everybody, go buy appliancetology. I tell everybody to go over there. If you need to, if you want to go more technical stuff, I say you can go to Fred's Appliance. I said that's why I sent my nephew. I said you can go to TML. If you want to do more technical, that's good. Go there. I'm letting everybody eat. Everybody's eating off of Appliance Boot Camp. I don't have no problem with that. That was the reason. I won't tell nobody go over there and thrash nobody's business, and I won't tell nobody go there and write nothing bad about nobody's business. All I want to know why they don't reciprocate. If I'm telling everybody to go there for the technical, why nobody don't reciprocate and say go there for the business instead of fighting me? Just say go there for the business. And we'll take care of the technical. Everybody's good. That's all I was saying. So it won't. I won't tell them. I don't want nobody go write nothing bad on nobody's blog and nothing like that. I ain't got time for that. Like I say, we in the process now. I got 2 buildings. I just finished. I got 2 more that I gotta finish. Put businesses in. We got a whole town that we're building and stuff. I ain't got time to be worried about no stuff going on YouTube. Honest to God, I don't. I don't have time to be worried about that mess on no YouTube. That's the last thing from my mind because I run businesses off of this. And I just come here to YouTube to actually to teach. That's all it is. And I don't want nobody to get bogged down into the technical part. Thinking that you need to go get a job. I need entrepreneurs. I need business owners to come there with me. It shouldn't. I shouldn't be. I should. Like I said, I shouldn't be no artifact in the town where people come in. They say they go a young black man building something. I shouldn't be that. That should be common practice. Everywhere you go, you should see young African American men building stuff. But we're not. We're not, and that's all it was that I was trying to do. Now, if I rub people wrong and this and that, I'm sorry. But we have to make business owners. We have to make business owners. And unfortunately, once somebody becomes an entrepreneur or business owner, you can't tell them what to do. Ask my wife. She said, Mike Sneed gonna make things his way. That's entrepreneurs. You're going to make things your way. Those buildings I have down there, they don't want to confirm. They want to keep deteriorating and rotting. I'm gonna make them come back up and make them produce. They don't want to do that. So yeah, you're gonna run into that stuff. But in the same token, we do need somebody to teach technicians because we have business owners that need technicians. So there's not to say that what I do is good and what you do is bad. I thought we coexisted. And when I was talking about other courses, I wasn't talking about a technical course. I was talking about other people who create business courses. I said business courses. I didn't consider those to be business courses. Honestly, no slack or nothing. They're good technical courses. I didn't consider them to be business courses. I was talking about people who create business courses. And those business courses where they're trying to teach you how to be the millionaires and this and that. That's the stuff that I was talking about. So let me find a light because it's getting dark in here. If I can find a light in here. It has to be a light somewhere. I don't think it's a light in here. As long as they cut it on at the panel. Well, I guess we're gonna be a little darker tonight, but yeah. So that's all it was. I wasn't trying to throw no shade on nobody and this and that. I was actually talking to the business owners. I'm gonna read a little bit because it's getting dark here and see what we got going on. Okay. All right. They say they can hear me. Sorry about that. All right, BK from the Rockies say, shout out to ABC fam. All right, Quentin Hodge, hey, how you doing? Frank Evans, Mike, look like you are going to have to do a trademark on your business. Nah, we just got, like I said, we just got. I'm putting together a way where everybody can eat off of it. Everybody can get a part of the profits because what's happening when they bring people in, they're actually mentoring those people. They need to be compensated. So we're doing that. What's up, 89 Dr. Funk? Peace, family. Family call it live. Okay, D-Ro. Okay. What's up, DCNF? The bully now. Nah, I don't try to be no bully. Moon Garden 777. Mike, thank you, Mike, for helping my son on our appliance job. Okay, that's no problem, man. I appreciate it. All right. Aloha. Say what's up. Okay, what's up, Slick? Aloha. Sorry, I can't be black. Okay. Now you good, Aloha. You and not say that. It's not discriminating against anybody else. We let everybody in. We let everybody in. But I have to be mindful that 90% of the people who come to me is African American men. But not everybody is in. So if you want to throw money in, I don't have no problem at all. Throw your money in and we go. All right. Decent enough. It said people hate to see a confident black man with a solid product. Everybody eats the. He was thinking about the. Yeah, the FU challenge. It wasn't the FU challenge that goes back to us saying, you when you get ready to quit your job, you have to have what you call FU money. And that FU money means you can tell anybody, fuck you, I'm good. So that's what the FU money was for people who was working their job. They can say FU. But I guess if you like having jobs, you don't like nobody telling the boss that. You get the boss mad, I guess. But nah, it was just tell the job, fuck you. And with the before 12 challenge, it was for those, the FU challenge for those who were still working. The before 12 challenge is for those people who weren't working. So the FU challenge, I don't see why it didn't bother. I don't see, if you get ready to tell the job FU, why you care? And that's another thing too. 401k and all that stuff. It's been proven many a time. In order for you to have a halfway decent life from your 401k, you better have over $1 million saved up in there. And you don't work enough to they don't pay you enough to put enough money away to get enough of a return to get over past that money. Most people. So you don't do that. The 401k you ain't gonna live off no 401k. What I'm teaching you is how to take the money take the money that you make from your prepare and go out and buy tangible assets, buy property, create other businesses, and that's enough to keep you going. I'm retired. I'm retired. I'm retired, and like I say, I haven't. I was told too that I'm not a technician. True, I'm not a technician. I ain't been a technician since I was like 20 something. From 18 to about 22, I was a technician. I was a technician for Sears. After I graduated from college, I wasn't no technician anymore. I was an engineer. After being an engineer, I was self-employed. After self-employed, I've been an entrepreneur, and I've been pretty much retired since 30 something. And this is my life. This is my life. I don't see what's wrong with this life. Like I say, I'm up here and my businesses are running, and I'm good. My family are good. We good, and I'm going home and still got a little bit of cash. Let's see. And this after this is the money that we had left after coming out here, but this is what I had to blow. So I'm gonna be heading out tomorrow morning, and I still got what's that? I got about $800. So it won't nothing, and this was the money. This was just the blow money for us to go eat, have a good time, and get to a point where the family don't even want to spend no more money. They tired. We came out here, had a good time. Where you could go out there to those kids who selling these little things, and you could give them $100. Man, take that $100. Y'all go get away because the police gonna bother y'all. Take your $100. Y'all go have some fun. You can do that when you're doing that. Once you become an entrepreneur. What's up, Mr. Mechanical? BK, the company I run calls under just said that they're desperately looking for more appliance repair people because there's so much work. Yeah, it is. It is. They completely misunderstood your messaging, Mike. Not your fault. Well, yeah, I have to do a better job of putting it out there because people are taking it wrong. And they taking everybody wrong because I guess because they're not used to seeing African American men being direct, or even men altogether. It ain't about no African American men. They're not used to seeing men being direct and being in charge and stuff anymore. A lot of times they've grown up and haven't been around men doing things, and sometimes they just haven't seen it. And so some people take things the wrong way. That's not saying them or whatever. I'm talking about in the whole general. I have to start specializing. I'm not talking about one specific person or anybody. I'm talking about the whole population of America right now, where they don't want to. When somebody is direct and going to make something happen, they're thinking that you whatchamacallit. that you're not that you're picking on them, or they thinking that they don't see it as a whole. It's enough out here for everybody to eat, but I don't know. There's enough out here for everybody to eat, and don't have to have any strife. If we came together, God knows how much money we would have made, and what we could have done to the industry. Aloha. Maybe we should do it in house. Maybe we should get our own tech sheets and error codes and eliminate. No. I don't want to do that. Why reinvent the wheel? Samurai has a great product, and I want him to see. That's the thing. That's our business owners thing. Samurai has a great product, and he has figured that out. And he does us a great service by providing that product to us. So what you want to do, you want to keep giving him money so he can continue to keep giving you a great product. And you keep doing what you're doing, making your money. That's the way business owners think. That's why I keep telling people, go to Samurai. Because it used to be other places that done what Samurai's doing, but after a while, the people weren't making enough money, I guess, and it got to be too much of a headache to keep up with all that stuff and all the stuff that's going on, so they dropped it. But I want Samurai to keep it up because I don't want to do it. And he provide a great service. If everybody patronize Samurai, we'll still make money and do the industry good. Same thing. If Tim M, if he's giving a great product over there, and everybody's going over there and they're getting the technical training, they're getting the technical support they need, you continue to go there so he can continue to do things and get better and keep improving his product. That's what I'm talking about. Not say why they don't reciprocate it. That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm telling people that's what you do. And that's the education that I'm doing. I'm not saying, oh, don't go over there because he don't know what he's talking about. If you say, okay, if Sneed is producing business owners, and those business owners, some of them are coming to me for work, and I'm eating off of it. I'm going to keep telling people, go to Sneed and get the business part. Same thing. If I see he's creating business owners, and I know those business owners sooner are going to be needing technicians, I'm going to position myself to say, okay, Sneed, what about your other ones that I haven't seen? Anything that I can do for them? That's what you do. And then I open it up to you and let you see it. Say, yeah, you can do this for them. You can do that, because they need technicians. But that's the way it works. That's the way we're supposed to work. We ain't supposed to be fighting each other over nothing. Nothing. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, the blueprint works. That's one thing I never question, if the blueprint works. I'm gonna have to move because it's getting dark. Let me move around. I never question if the blueprint works. And the reason why I don't have to question if the blueprint works is because I do it every day, and you all do it every day. So once you do that, you don't have to. Somebody can tell you whatever they want to tell you, but you know it worked, and everybody else see it work. So that right there is a mute point. And like I told everybody, I'm not here to make you no super tech. I'm here just to teach you. Let me find some place I can go. I gotta go somewhere that's a little bit quiet. I'm just here to teach you entrepreneurship, so you can get the funds and get the mentality of an actual business owner. That's why. That's all I'm doing. And like I say, that's all I'm doing. Just trying to teach entrepreneurship. You know, if somebody likes to teach technical stuff, teach the technical stuff. But with the entrepreneurship, I'm creating, if I don't bust my ass, with entrepreneurship, I'm actually creating me allies, people who can help me rebuild and buy commercial buildings, people who got money. Just better. A technician ain't got no $1,000 to throw away. Trying to figure something out. He need all his money to live off of. But if I got entrepreneurs, we're good. A technician ain't got all day to come sit at my shop and talk business with me and talk about land they're going to purchase, talk about buildings they're going to build. Technicians can't do that. They got to be out there running calls. But I get it daily. Hey, how you doing? But I get it daily from the entrepreneurs that come through the course, where they come down to the shop or they call me and we talk for hours during the day about investments and stuff they're doing. So that's what I'm doing when I do that. Aloha, I pay more to get information from you instead of going to Samurai. Why don't you buy it and then post it on your own website option? Yeah, no, because like I say, that's not what you do. You need it's a ecosystem. My daughter get mad if I say echo. It's an ecosystem. You got to keep everybody in there doing their part, or it throw it off balance. So he has a great product. You let Samurai keep putting his great product out there. Decent enough. You don't know one apology, Mike. People need to verify their info before they speak. It's a bad look on them. No, I don't think so. I think they're just real passionate about their product, and who wouldn't be real passionate about their product? You know. So, what's up, my apps? All right, Bob Knight. People mind and trap. Gotta leave them. If not, you would get hurt. I think with me, I assumed everybody could see that. I thought everybody could see it, because when I went to when I went to other mentors and stuff, they said, "Man, y'all good. Y'all could come in and take over the whole industry." But we lost it. Everybody know we here now. Mike, common sense ain't common. I don't think it's that. I think it's just not been no exposure. We don't get much exposure. And like I say, if that was me 10, 15 years ago, I would have been thinking the same way. 10, 15 years ago, I would have been thinking the same way. Pike appliance repair. Only thing common is water for chocolate. Okay. BK. Mike, you should trademark your property, preferably sooner than later. You're on the world stage with a great brand. I am. I'm in the process of actually doing that, because, and like I say, that right there shows volumes that other people can take it and get the same results. No, that's amazing that they can take that product and get that same result. ABC solid, Tillman solid. Let's just stay getting the back. True, I've been saying that, and like I say, if you're looking for technical stuff, you have dryer appliance, you have fridge appliance, you got TMM appliance, you got you got. And I tell everybody who come through here, I tell them to go get appliancetology. So why is that hating on? If I'm sending everybody who come here, I'm constantly telling them to go get it. And then on top of that, if I'm constantly putting your name out saying go check it out, you know how much everybody knows that you know how much people paying you to give a mention of their product in your YouTube and stuff, and somebody's telling you to do that. I don't see why that's bad. That's why I hit them up and I said, man, I really I enjoyed the video. I thought it done great to tell the difference between the two. And hopefully it will run some people over here to actually look and see what I'm talking about. Because I'm teaching people how to get to the bag. And that's the thing too. Everybody who does appliance repair, when they first start off, those first 1 or 2 years, they want to do the technical part. They want to be out there in the field. You catch anybody 6 years, they trying to get out that van. They want to get out that van and don't know how. When I talk to people who are great technicians, and they want to get out that van, they don't know how to get out. One of the guys, Pike Appliance, that was owned the other day. Not Pike, True Appliance. That was owned the other day. The barber that came. He said he ran into one of his friends that used to work with him at one of the companies he was at. And guy asked him who was he working for. He said he's working for himself. And the guy couldn't believe it. And the guy wanted to get out of the van, but didn't know. He was so stuck in employee. He thought he had to be an employee. He just couldn't believe the guy had his own business. And that guy was running 10 to 15 stops that day. And the guy was laughing at him because he was running 3 or 4, and he's gonna make more money than him, gonna be home and stuff. And that's the other thing too. I was listening to the video that I where he was saying he ran until 10 o'clock at night running calls. You're not supposed to be doing that. That's not good for your body. That's not good for your family to be out there. You running calls like that. You got to get out the van, and you got to get to, because regardless of what somebody tell you, there's going to come a time where you're going to get older, and father time is going to come. You're not going to be able to get up under a washer and dryer. You got to. Your thing is to get in there, make your money, and then you replace yourself with a technician in that van. And then you build. You can either keep building your company, keep building that company up, and then if you don't want to keep building your company up, you can then start to buy invest in other companies or real estate or something else to provide for your retirement. That's your 401k. And to go get dental, get your teeth done and get dental and medical, $844 for a family of 4. Well, 5. It was 5. Now 4. My oldest daughter got her own insurance. But $844 for me to do that. And that's one day worth of work in the whole month to do it. So that stuff is not hard. Okay. Let's see. Hey, aloha. Okay. Maurice, hit or miss HVAC and other refrigeration equipment mostly. Okay, they got something going on. Mike Flex, nah. Mike State got played that money. Like, no, I don't. That's the thing. I'm not. I just got cash flow. I'm not like my other business partners and them were. I don't have no money like that because they got their fathers and grandfathers been doing what I was doing. So just think. Right now we have, say, more than 2 businesses going on that's profitable. You got more than 2 businesses that's coming out paying you over $1,000 a day. So from there, you go out and you start to acquire. Hey, how you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? All right, what's going on? All right. So you got 2 businesses that paying you over $1,000 a day, and then you take that money that you don't need, start going to buy real estate, and then that real estate start paying you $700 to $1,000 a month. You just got cash flow. I don't have a solid thing of money where I could just be like Abdul and Ron and them, just go dump $2 or $3 million someplace. I don't. But we're building a network, and it sounds real easy when people jumping in and say, "Hey, I got $1,000 to dump this," and we got 1,000. We got 1,000 business owners. Where they say, "Hey, $1,000 easily get us $1 million." That's enough to make a move on just about on a lot of stuff. Need a good CPA. Yeah, if you need a good CPA, you need to go out and actually go to the trade house and just find out who they're using for their CPA where you live at. You can ask the plumbers, the electrician, the HVAC, and even even some of the repairmen. Find a guy who's been doing it a long time, got 3 or 4 employees, and they can tell you who they use for their CPA. Bob Knight, what's up, Mike? I'm in the metro area filling out apps. Should I charge a little more or just stick to the blueprint? If you're gonna be doing third-party warranty calls, you're gonna have to probably stick within that $85 per hour. They might give you a little bit of concessions for that. But once you get your confidence up and your skill level up, go to the blueprint. Go to the blue book. Sorry, you go to the blue book, and the blue book will actually give you a multiplier for you being in the actual metro area, high rent areas. Ron's DIY checking in on Mike Hale to the chief. All right, thanks. All right, LV Handy Appliance at Hussey. That ABC game I paid for, keeps paid from my pocket and got me off the damn plantation. I don't have a FU money, but damn sure got NWA money. Yeah. It does. I'm telling you, once you're in total control, I was talking to one of our alumni up in Philadelphia while I was here. He called me up, and he was taking off the day where he had worked, but he was back at home. And he said his daughter, it's funny, he said his daughter was doing some type of cheerleading camp or some type of gymnastic camp or something. And so he got the day off. What he do? He just go there and buy pizza and stuff for everybody. And he said just to have the money to show up and say, hey, my business gonna buy the pizza and stuff for everybody. And all the kids and stuff got pizza and stuff. How you think that make her feel? Her dad coming up with his business and say, hey, we're gonna buy pizza and stuff for everybody on y'all lunch break. I'm doing a pizza party, just surprise everybody. That's what I'm teaching, and that's what I'm showing people. And that feels good to be able to do that. It feels good to be able to do that. And just think if we have more people in the community starting businesses that can do that. They networking. LV, dude, I remember saying when I was in my teens, I want to be able to vacate for a week every quarter. ABC allowed me to do so without missing a beat. Yeah. What's it called? And see, this is the stuff that this is the stuff I think what makes people mad. They look at it like we flossing and stuff because we're not telling you. How many ways can I tell you how to check a heater out? How many ways can I tell you how to check a thermal fuse? Yeah, for a couple of ways I could tell you that how to do it. So I have to tell you the benefits of owning. I got to show you the benefits of actually owning and running your own business. That's what I have to do. I have to show you the benefits of owning and controlling your own business. So you can get the same results I can get. You can be out here and enjoying yourself, family enjoying you. Ain't worried about how you're gonna pay your bills. You can come out here and splurge and have a good time. And just what's that song? Spend the check and get it right back. I wake up in the morning. I have I have money coming in from Square. I have money people to deposit. They deposit the money people buying from the ice cream. All that stuff be going back in, and my family and I will be on our way back home, and nobody's hurt. All right, they networking. Yeah, you go to Sears. You go to Sears. If you get 10 calls, you're going to be happy. And you're going to be running to 8, 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. Because when you're doing those calls like that, you're not really making any money. You're making money, but not like we do. We make enough money where we actually have a plan that we're doing with our money. You got that 5 banking account. You actually got a plan. You see your money stacking up. You're not blowing your money. You got money, that 10% profit account. That's your money that you can actually take out there and just have fun with, and don't have to feel guilty about doing it. Hey, how y'all doing? And that was my family texting me, asking me if I'm okay. All right. Yeah, Frank Evans said he thought he was making money when he was running a lawn business. Yep. Ron's DIY. Mike, you are one of the few crabs helping to make money out of the bucket. Help crabs out the bucket. Keep the good work up. Robert, with ABC, I was able to leverage the cash flow to fund other events. Yeah, no doubt. Ban on debt. Yeah. Here you go. LV appliance. Woke up this morning with $247 deposit hit. One stop, snatched up 200 for glass defrost heater. This afternoon, used to make $233 a day, 8 hours a day. Yep. And see, that's the stuff that I'm showing everybody. And from there, we're actually now got money to go back and rebuild our community. And why somebody, like I tell everybody, no man 35 and older want another man telling them what to do. They don't want no boss. Nobody wants no job. Nobody wants no job. Hey Mike, what is the New York Metro are like as far as appliance repair? Whatchamacall, I talked to somebody that was doing New York and some guys in the group. I talked to a guy 2 years ago. He done 6 million out in New York, and the guys in the group on Facebook in New York, they're posting some. When we was doing that before 12 challenge, they had some of the bigger checks. So that's dope. Buying pizza for the squad. Yeah, it was. That's major stuff when you can start doing that. Mike dropping bars. Decent enough. That should give you a general. Yeah, if you can call some of the prices, people and see what they're doing. Yeah, delayed gratification. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing. It's just I'm just teaching entrepreneurship. I'm not trying to compete with nobody with no course. Especially if somebody's teaching you technical stuff. We need that. I actually need them to teach the technical courses because that's not what I want to teach. I want to teach the entrepreneur stuff. But if you take the appliance bootcamp, it has everything that you need to get going. A lot of the times, if you start talking to people, you'll find out it's more of a confidence issue why they're not out there doing it on their own, and they're going to other places to just get their confidence up. They just need somebody they can talk to and tell them it's okay and help them move on. Just a confidence thing. That's all it is. They could do everything they needed to through the appliance bootcamp. So if they need more confidence and they want more of a structured type of learning to go to, fine. I tell them go to those courses. I need to get people up and running. And everybody say the same thing. If you teaching that in 2 days, a weekend, it can't be done. But appliance bootcamp, our DNA is on the fabric of the appliance repair field now. You'd be hard pressed to find go someplace and don't see our DNA right now in 2 years. That's hard pressed to find that. And some of the major leaders in this industry have came now through ABC, and they followed that blueprint. So you can't deny that. And not only that, if Appliance Bootcamp is the major supplier to your school, then that's more justification of, hey, this guy's putting a lot of people out there. If he can run a full school there off of what he's getting, and then I'm getting the ones that need to make it, need a little bit more training, or a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people, a lot of the business owners, they want the networking. They network. They're not dumb. They creating allies and networking, and they're soaking up knowledge from everybody. Those people are there to just network and get the knowledge, and they might be 4 or 5 years ahead of all of us. So with them, it's not so much the technical part, but just almost like a politician. So they go everywhere and make everybody happy. So when they get ready to make their move, they got everybody on their side. They don't have anybody they have to worry about. So so for us to put our people out there, and you see our people, you see that to say that what we're doing doesn't work, it'd be ludicrous, as Mike Tyson would say, because you see our alumni everywhere. You see our alumni everywhere, so you can't say it don't work. That you can't teach somebody entrepreneurship in the weekend, and that's what we're doing. Read a little bit more. All right, Greg B. I made a little bit over 2,400 today. Yeah, see, there you go, Greg. There you go. See, where you gonna get that type of money? Greg V just said he made $2,400 today in just 5 jobs. Where are you gonna make that much money at? And just think now. See, this is what I'm saying. What we're doing now, we're actually taking this right here, and we know we got locked out the skilled trades. But if we take this money now, get our appliance repair business going. The HVAC guy can't come fix your washing machine. The electrician can't come fix your dryer. The plumber can't fix your dishwasher. So most of the time, we're the first person in the house. If we could take our kids, our nephews, our grandsons, or whoever, and we send them off to somebody to work, say, hey, you're gonna go work for this HVAC company, and you're gonna work there for 4 years, and get there and get enough time to go take your test to get your license. When you take that test and get that license, you coming back here to my company and bring that license with you, and then we're good. Then we're back in, because we can do all of this. You learn how to do all of this. Right now, in the next 10 to 15 years, we're gonna start infiltrating those other companies so we can bring contractors' license back to us, and then we back in it. Then we back in it where we can actually make this. The money we're making is crazy. The money we're making is crazy to the point where you can actually. I went on a tour. With. The African American tour of the actual city, and they told you all the stuff about the African Americans and this and that. And what happens, because I'm on that tour and I'm answering questions they're talking about skilled trades and stuff, and I'm answering questions. They're talking about gentrification, how the town levy bonds and stuff against the houses, and how you can go bond. And I'm telling them how to do it, because I do it to the point that I'm here down here at we walking around the town and stuff, and we're talking to the point where my wife and my daughter, they tell me, let the man do the thing. 'Cause everybody, not only the man, but everybody's listening, because I'm doing. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. You doing it? Yeah, I've done it, and I'm showing them the different buildings and stuff we have. I'm showing them the YouTube channel and stuff. They couldn't believe it. And you be the same way. Where you can go to another city, and you can actually just turn on the YouTube, or you can just open up your phone, start showing pictures of what you've done and what you have, and you'll get the same respect as you do in your other town. Here, for me being here and stuff. Now, if I go back downtown where they at, I sat down there and talk to them, and the guys talking about history and all that stuff. I can go back down there now. I have the same respect and stuff I do when I go to my hometown. If I go to Selma or Clayton, I got the same respect, and you have the same thing. All right. Quentin Hodge, that's what we all want. No shame to show. It's just motivation. Yeah. Okay, DCNF, open it up. Say if you need any help, call him. Okay. Yep, DC Greg B helping somebody. With New York too, I don't know, how do they, I know, I think Warren Davis and them up there, like I said, I think New York do a lot with the whatchamacallit, with the superintendents of the buildings. Okay, yeah, Frank Evans do it all. Frank Evans and Mr. Mechanical, do you all have your contractor's license? Kurt, just learn about cap rate. Yeah, see, we're learning all of this stuff, all that stuff that we don't know that goes on when you start trying to build real wealth. We're just figuring that stuff out, and what's causing us to figure this out is the fact that we got money now to go out here and learn this stuff. Some of the stuff I don't know. That's why I tell you I gotta go find the landmines. I gotta go step on stuff. I gotta go through the landfill and step on stuff, and I get blown up when I'm doing this. But after I figure it out, I come back and tell you all about the landmines and stuff that's hiding and this and that. But that's what we're doing. We're going out. We got to figure this stuff out. We don't have anybody to show us and tell us how to do this. entrepreneur stuff. You got plenty of people to tell you how to halfway qualify to get a job. And then that's another thing. You do that to get yourself to go get a certificate to get a job. When you show up, I don't like your hair. You got to cut your hair. I don't like you have no hair on your face. Cut the hair off your face. I don't like the way you dress. I don't like the way you talk. You got all this stuff you're going to have to conform yourself into, and you take all your identity away just to be invisible so you can go fix somebody's appliance. Versus if you own your own business, you make it the way you want it. When you come into my ice cream parlor, this and that, it's the way I want it. And you look at our businesses, our uniforms, and all that. It's the way that we want it. Y'all got some nice looking uniforms and nice looking color schemes, but it's the way they want it. It's the way they want it to look, and that's the joy of it. You run it the way you want to run it. If you want to go out here and make $2,400 a day, you can. If you good, I talked to one guy. He just gets so nervous and stuff. He's not able to go out here and do 4 or 5 stops a day. Because he's somebody who has to constantly keep checking stuff and constantly know that something is right or he has a problem. So he can only do 2 or 3 stops a day, but that's no problem. That's his comfort level. So with him, I have to tell him, don't worry about seeing people doing 5 and 6 stops and 10 stops a day. You just do your 3 and that's going to be comfortable enough for you. You follow the 5 banking account method, and you will have enough money at the end of the year to still put away and do stuff that actually build wealth. So you're gonna build it at your own pace. Frank Evans, okay, he's getting his next year. Yep, Mr. Mechanical Master HVAC. There you go. Make sure, Mr. Mechanical, that you go ahead. Somebody in your family, you give them. Go ahead and sign off on them some hours. So if something was to happen to you, they can go ahead and take the test. And you won't have to worry about them not having enough hours to qualify. All right, Bronson, working while watching the teacher Michael Live. That's good. Okay, he worked for himself and worked for the man. Nothing wrong with that. I know analysis paralysis all too well. Okay, Slicks, they need to take the HVAC test. There you go. All right. And so once again, it's getting late. My family's texting me. We've been watching the Olympics, so I'm going to go back and I guess catch a little bit of the Olympics. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And once again, if TMM is watching, hey man, no shade or no hard feelings at all, man. We left a lot of money on the table, a lot of money. You and I should have been multi-millionaires by now. We left a lot of money on the table, and it still can work out good where we can still make money. But regardless of what goes on and this and that, fortunately, our businesses are intertwined. You always gonna get students from Appliance Boot Camp, which you should, and vice versa. I always have somebody coming back from TMM because we're intertwined. So all that other stuff, all that stuff, there's no need for that. We're intertwined. We work together. Just like with Samurai stuff, we always going to need appliancetology for right now. So yeah, I want him to keep doing that, providing that service. So I'm not griping on y'all courses. When I was talking about business courses, I'm talking about people trying to teach people how to start businesses. That's what when I say business course. I thought I made that real plain. I didn't say appliance courses. I did not say no technical courses. I said business courses. I'm talking about business courses. That's a totally different thing than what you're talking about. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And I'll be back at the home base next week. And can't wait to get back to get a shave and stuff. If I keep staying around here, I'm going to look like one of the Islanders. My face all messed up and whatnot. Once again, thank y'all for watching. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.